Hey, welcome back. We're about to do a little cross training. This is part 2 of 10 things I wish I knew before I ran a marathon. The first 5, we got cross train, injuries, investing in a good pair of shoes, following a training plan, and preparing for weather. So those are my first 5. Number 6 would be prepare for the night before. When you're running a marathon, you have a ton of just long runs, so you kind of need to lay your clothes out and get everything going the night before. Know your route that you're going to do. You can't really it's hard to just wing it. The more you run, you'll figure out what distances are around your neighborhood and where you live, and you'll have different landmarks you can run to, and those are things that kind of come with time. But you can log on to Strava and actually map out your runs, and it'll tell you the distance and things like that. It's very useful. But right now, I'm about to get my bike going. Now, I did make some comments about cycling costing thousands of dollars. I actually purchased this bike used for about $50. So it is a Univega. It reminds me of something you would find in the 80s, but it's a good bike. I like it, and I call it the Red Rocket. But I gotta get these tires pumped. I am not a professional cyclist by any means, but when I was growing up, this is all I did was ride bikes. Now, this is my first road bike. I've had it for about a year. Me and my friends growing up always mountain biked. Had friends that had BMX bikes, and we were always riding trails and making jumps and doing crazy stuff like that. A lot of times with preparation, I'll actually use this step on this church for the night before. I'll freeze some water bottles if I know I got a long run, and I'll drive over here, drop them off. That way, if I'm running and you're gonna need water, I'll have it here and I don't have to carry it along with me. So that's another thing you can do that I didn't know you really needed to plan for when I ran my first marathon. My next tip is definitely to invest in like a rolling stick and a foam roller to just help keep your muscles loose as possible, and just to help to bring blood flow to your muscles and joints. It'll definitely help with injury prevention. All right, right now this feels like a deep tissue massage without anybody touching my legs. It starts at my feet and then it slowly compresses all the way up to around my thigh. I can feel it around my knee. It feels really good. This is definitely something I'm gonna continue to do for recovery and just my overall health. Some of my best advice I could give you when it comes to getting into running and running your first marathon, and that is to keep it simple. It can become so overcomplicated with what kind of shoes should I get? Or do I need to get these nice running shorts? Or I need this $50 headlamp. You don't. The thing about running is one step at a time. And that's the way I look at it, and that's the way I'm going to keep it. As long as I can do another step, I'm good to go. It doesn't matter. My shorts come from Walmart. I have invested in shoes, but most of them are on sale. Everything I've gotten for a decent price, including this bike I'm riding right now. These 10 things I wish I would do, they specifically apply to me, but they may also apply to you. I really didn't think I could get injured running, you know. I needed to cross train instead of just running in straight lines all the time. I needed to do other things. You know, I needed to take care of my body, massage it, stretch. Those are things that I really wasn't accustomed to doing, even though I've tried to live a active lifestyle. But keep running simple, don't overcomplicate it. Have fun, it should bring you joy. There is suffering, but at the end of it, you should feel good about what you've accomplished. All right, one of the most important things you need to know if you're running is safety. Just like the sign here, watch for bikers and joggers. Wear bright clothes. These are not clothes I normally wear in public, but if I'm running, biking, I'm gonna put them on. If it's dark, I got a headlamp and a bright flashlight. These are must-haves, especially nowadays, people texting and driving. You've got to take care of yourself. It makes me nervous every time a car rides by me right now. It's like my worst fear. And I hear a train coming. Another thing, very important with safety, trains and cars. All right, that's my cross train workout for today. Got 16 miles in. thank you for watching. I hope you like this, and subscribe. And if you have any more tips that you'd like to add, or things people should know about marathon training, feel free to add them below. Again, these are specific to me, and basically my biggest advice is do things to stay healthy and to prevent injury, because a lot of time goes into marathon training, and you don't want to mess that investment up, because it is an investment, by not doing something that could help you accomplish one of your dreams, because that's what it is for me. It is definitely a goal and a dream of mine, to run in such a huge marathon like the Chicago Marathon. So it's something I'm super excited about. So take these precautions and do it. Start simple. Just go outside and start. And some people say, well, I'm not fit enough to start. Well, it takes a long time to train for a marathon. You just got to go out and do it. So good luck to you, and keep following me along my journey. Again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, got one more bonus tip before we go. This is Gold Bond Friction Defense. I'll let you use your imagination on where you need to put this, but on your long runs in particular, you may need to apply this so you don't get chafed, because that, my friend, is very painful. All right, I'm out. See you next time. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button.